This microphone better be fucking working. This microphone better be fucking working. Good.
We had been chatting and you just weren't here.
Yep. That's your excuse for just being lazy.
Damn Skippy it is.
That's bold talk for someone in the middle of a bunch of poisonous spiders.
Yeah, I'm not feeling so good.
Yeah, it wasn't until I got back here that I remembered the S-storm that Edic was in.
Yeah, me either.
And my protege. It's like, fuck, lose both of them.
Well, it's a good thing I've been hoarding all the magic. I mean...
Let's take it down a notch. Okay, so to Edic's dismay, a bunch of spiders are coming down just as he is basically swinging. So, what I'll need is everyone to roll initiative.
What are we rolling, son?
Everyone else is rolling a standard, like, D12. But Edic and Debella can... I mean, you're surprised by it, technically, but not really.
So what are you thinking?
I mean, I'd say roll a d6, which will,
Alright.
you know. I mean, DeBella's gonna get a 1. So.
You said everyone else is D12, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Spiders got some good rolls too.
Yeah.
They are spiders. So after they attack
Oh
you,
my
just
goodness.
run really fast.
Lina is actually going before Ada.
Is that everybody?
I think so.
Alright, so these are huge spiders. Now, the one nice thing is that as the spider is attempting to land on and bite Edic, you know, that'll change Edic's initiative to 3.
Always looking at that silver lining, right? God, I hope if we all die, they go up and kill that damn dwarf who doesn't help.
So, don't forget,
Yeah, what bullshit am I rolling?
it's just a D8.
Could be a D10.
Could be, but it's not.
I heard D10 in there, so I think that's what you roll, right?
So it bites you and does 4 damage.
Which doesn't even get through armor.
So I need you to make a D20 plus Constitution check. Although, what's your armor?
7 DR.
Okay,
So
so
heavy.
you get an additional +3 to it.
Okay.
I would recommend not rolling a 1.
I try my best.
Is that with the +3?
Yeah, I wish he had a Constitution of 18. Can I spend chivalry points?
I'm guessing you probably made it, because that's a big roll.
I only rolled a pissant 6.
Well,
No,
yeah, but your
you-
plus is good.
Okay. You know what? I'll say it. I'll say it. If you want to spend your daily point of honor, that you'll make it.
I think that's a good suggestion.
Okay, so you are poisoned. You get a -1 to your attack, defense, and damage.
Alright. It's probably one of those things, is that or death.
Alright, this other spider is also attacking you.
Am I still rolling a D8?
Yep, this is still on the exact same second. They both just
All right.
land on you on both sides.
Woo!
Look at that.
Oh, hey,
Nice.
okay, so you managed to fend that one off.
And it only counts as a critical with the 20, right?
Correct. It has to like add up to 20.
So you got to double the 8 and then get another 4.
The hag steps back and looks like she is casting a spell of some kind. Oh shit, where is
Hit her in the face and interrupt her.
Lost hag?
Hope so.
Oh wait, she doesn't even have that. She's casting Flame Ball.
Thankfully, the spider's attack kind of slow.
2 seconds. Now the other spider is landing at the same time as Debella, so Debella will be able to react and have her full defense, and she could attack it if she wished as well.
She's actually gonna go on, she's gonna a defensive attack, and at the same time give a human a cry.
I don't know if you can do both.
You tell me you can't scream like a little girl while defending yourself?
I get what you're saying.
Generally, they happen at the same time anyway. Like involuntarily.
Yeah.
At least for me.
Alright, yeah, so doing that lowers... Yeah, I don't think it takes an action. Lowers everyone's initiative by 2.
By 2?
Yeah. I think we were doing it wrong before.
Cool, that means Zedek actually goes this second.
I don't think it can make you go the same second it's happening on. So, raising a hue and a cry will reduce your initiative by 2 to a minimum of 2.
Alright.
And she was attacking defensively as well?
She is. So what's the rules on that again?
How much do you want to take off?
All
1,
of
2, 3, or 4?
All 4.
Okay, so you get a -4 to... Sorry, you get a -8 to hit, but a +4 to your defense.
Alright.
Anything above that, you don't actually attack.
Cool.
That's some solid attacking.
Well, when you take a -8 to your attack,
Yeah.
be thankful she's level 3 thief with an attack of 7.
She misses.
She does.
Okay, well, it attacked and got a 6, and you get a +4, so I'm hoping you make this.
Uh-huh.
Well,
They still miss.
There's also +4 to that, so
yeah,
14.
they still missed.
Alright.
It's, but it's... Yeah, 'cause it's not even a fumble, so... Alright.
Oh, she already went.
Interrupt
Okay.
the spell.
Alright, Eddic, you were, first you were bitten by a spider, dodged another one, and then Debella screamed in your ear.
Yeah,
And you can see that the frost hag is like roiling something in her hands, and like a little ball of flame is appearing.
I step one little tiny step forward, and I bring my sword down on her dainty little head.
Okay.
I don't know if I should know this. Is there a negative to your defense when you are casting magic?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So -1 to that.
Casting a spell. This never comes up. So you hit her. They have no damage reduction?
That'll mess up a spell.
I hope so.
Shit. Alright, well that would knock her into the wall, so you get to do that extra damage too.
Ooh, cool.
Threshold of pain?
I think he's trying to add it all up first. Yeah, but I hope so.
Alright, so you swing and she's in the midst of casting the spell, and you basically like cleave a huge gouge down her entire chest, and the chanting she was doing just turns into like an ear-splitting scream instead. And then you basically, the force of your blow knocks her back into the wall. She loses control of the spell, and it dissipates, but she's not threshold of pain.
Oh shit, sons.
I like it.
Why?
That she didn't. I like that she didn't get the spell off.
She jumps into the water.
She's swimming away.
So she swims down, like dives deep. You can see like the blood rising, and it causes the whole greenish glow in the room to, turn to sort of a more browny kind of color. But you can see her trailing it as she dives and heads towards like a small hole, like a cave in the north side.
All right, let's go swim after her.
You should ask, bro. Your bro to go do it. What's his name? Zoot. Zoot! Dive after her!
Hey, it isn't even gone yet.
This is Valencio's time to come up and fuck up some spiders.
Valencio's like, I don't even know if I can swim.
Just come kill a spider.
Splashes into the water. Grano.
Ugh.
Thelvin. So Thelvin was checking out the pasty insides of the cauldron, and here's a bunch of commotion going on. That is like literally in a wall.
I thought this was like Earth.
No, I mean I just sort of left it so you could see stuff. Lena.
Alright. Is the water still somewhat transparent?
Yeah, I mean it's a little cloudy because there's a bunch of hag blood in there now. But you can still pretty much see through it.
Okay. And we could see her when she swam, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if she came back, we'd be able to see her again, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She has some weird water.
Where was
mist
the
on.
hole? Was the hole on the backside over here?
Yeah, like right around here.
Okay.
So you're gonna be moving at like half speed when you get into the water. Checking some spells. Shadow skin. Two seconds. Goranu.
You said like half in the water.
Yeah. Lena. Valencio sloshes up, takes a swing at the spider.
Look at those deeps.
Hey,
Oh, he hit it.
he hit it.
Yeah.
Whether it gets through DR, we're not sure.
Lena.
Alright. So, do I need to move up any further to take a swing?
A little bit. Unless you just want to hit legs.
Yeah, I'm fine with. Well, no, yeah, you're right. So, there? That reasonable?
There we go.
And that's a respectable roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, good job. Is it large or medium?
I believe it's medium. Hold on. Oh no, a huge spider is still technically small.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it is like a 35-pound spider.
That is kind of frightening.
Boy, am I gonna do no damage on knocking it into the wall. I don't have a damage bonus to strength, do I? That 1027 strength, baby.
You still have a negative.
Is it D4P minus 2 or just D4 minus 2?
P.
I need to roll 2 of them, right?
Yeah, it's a D4P minus 2 plus D4P minus 2.
Negative 2.
Alright, well...
That double 1, baby.
It's minimum 2. Like, minimum of 1 on each die, so it's 2.
Okay, alright.
Which is actually exactly enough to kill the spider.
Ah! Good job, Lena.
Woo! Nice.
Valencia's like, I warmed it up for you.
Yeah, something like that.
Zuth, back at the stairs, everyone went rushing ahead. All you heard was, like, Debella screaming something about spiders. Alright, Edic.
There you go.
Yeah, the guy in chainmail should go swimming.
Alright, Edic's gonna attack this one right here. The one that bit him.
Alright, don't forget you have a -1 to hit.
-1 to that.
Alright, don't forget you have a -1 to your damage.
24 damage.
Wait a minute.
Needing to roll equal or under 0.
They're little ouchie spiders.
Oh, okay. Spiders don't make threshold pain checks.
Interesting.
They
Did
don't?
Did I knock him into the wall?
Yep. Wait, left 45 degrees? Yeah. Because you did double knockback.
Oh, those guys are small, yeah.
Splat.
Not bad.
Debella.
And she's going to attack the spider. Just a regular attack, so the defense thingy's off, yeah.
Debella hits it.
Woohoo!
Garanu.
Is this like a ledge you can walk on?
Not really, no. But keep in mind, it like in the light colored area, it's really only like shin deep,
Okay.
and it's probably like waist deep everywhere else except for like that area is when it gets deeper, and that's where the hag jumped down.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not gonna have time to cast that shit. Ada.
Well, I mean, she had her bow out, but it, like, I'm not gonna get a clean shot at this point, so I'm just gonna chill, I guess. But she's gonna knock an arrow and draw it, just in case the hag comes up out of the water.
Alright, let me check. Thelvin.
And he's gonna take a swing in there.
He hits it. So yeah, he hits it with the axe, knocks it off of Edic, and it splashes into the water. It's like frantically like flailing and freaking out in the water.
That's an excellent point. It probably can't swim.
Yeah, it's not a daddy long legs.
Yeah.
They're a little big to float.
Guess that depends on the density of the ichor inside them.
Yeah, it's basically like madly trying to scramble onto Debella's leg.
But even with their carapace, it's probably the mass that would bring them down, not necessarily the density of the ichor inside.
But it was been hit enough that its carapace is essentially empty now. All right, Garanu, way to go.
Amazing. You are totally stabbing someone else. Self-inflicted wound.
Well, it's too far away to do a free attack. I would like he basically like the depth of the water. Suddenly he drops down a ledge and just like ends up bashing himself in the face with his halberd or glaive, whatever the hell he's got.
Glaive.
Good old halberds. I like the wheat variety.
Mm-hmm. He will try that feat of agility to take half damage. That's a lovely feat of agility. Now he rolls a 19.
Well, would you rather he took the full 15 damage?
I'd rather he hit it.
So he takes 8 damage.
I can do math.
So I don't know what he did.
I know. Armor still absorbs, right?
Yeah. Like, it was probably like he just, like, when he tried to step, he lost his balance because of the ledge, and he just let go, and the weapon, like, landed on his arm or something. Zuth.
These humies.
Can I tell how deep the water is?
Yeah, it's only about, like, shin deep here, and maybe about waist deep here.
Okay, I'll move to here.
How does Zuth feel about squishing bugs?
He's okay with squishing bugs.
Zuth?
Looks like 2 of the bugs have already been squished, though.
Yeah.
Is that the one that's drowning?
Yeah, it's like trying to scrabble onto Debella, so it's gonna make an attack.
I like that damage roll. That's a nice damage roll. Nice low attack roll. She's got this. I'm with her.
What's this attack on Debella?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, sorry, I was distracted.
Alright, she dodges it. She's like slapping it away as it's trying to crawl up on her.
So you know what I really noticed about that video from last week with the dancy girl?
Oh god, yeah.
is
This
how
is Flashdance? Is that what you're talking about?
yeah, whatever it is how much they reused footage in music videos back then. Because they showed the same clips like 3 times in a row. But I guess you can only jiggle around and fling wet hair in so many ways. I don't know.
You've really been thinking about this, haven't you?
No, I really haven't. But for some reason, sitting here playing again made me think of it.
Actually, it should have had a negative to its defense, so Zuth, you hit it.
Oh. Big money. The double one.
Alright, over the next few seconds, I will work my way over to stabbing range again. Assuming
Okay.
Edic doesn't cleave it in twain.
Ooh. It's a hit. Can you do 1 point of damage?
Did what's her face swim out of here? Is that what we know? Guess.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
up
she went
this
down the
way.
hole.
Okay, if we go after her right now, she will not have had much time to prepare, and maybe we can do something about it.
But you're forgetting the part where it's swimming.
It is, yes.
Which
But I
is
underwater.
like
I
the
think
thieves
that
are
it's-
going and no one else.
I think that it's probably not long enough to really be a big deal. So the only reason I mention it is because if they have a prisoner, they could have actually dragged the prisoner through the tunnel, and they could be up here somewhere.
I have 2 comments to that. First off, once we go into there, it's dark. We can't see because we can't take a light source down in there.
Yes,
and
we
2,
can.
when the fuck did you ever care about prisoners?
I'm just saying, if we care... I'm not saying I do care, I'm just mentioning, for the sake of argument, if we're going in there, we should do it instantly.
So we have no idea how long that tunnel is.
I mean, I'll point out Lina also is wearing no armor.
Is what?
Also not wearing armor, so could swim.
There's not a chance she's swimming through there.
Oh, convenient.
She doesn't care enough about anyone to swim through that hole right now. Maybe her sister, you know. That's about it. So we're gonna just chill
Alright.
here and wonder if it's ever gonna come back?
1 quick second. Debella's gonna take the gemstones, peek underwater, and see if she can see into that tunnel. Well, the bell comes up and says, "Yeah, I can only see like 5 feet in there," and I saw nothing.
Why could she only see 5 feet? Because it was murky, or?
The term "naggle" was used.
That
Angle?
should have been angle.
Oh, angle. Okay. I was like, "What's a naggle?" I thought it was some weird word I didn't know. There's Matt typing back and forth. Why?
What was that?
There's some Matt typing back and forth right now.
Alright, alright.
I figured.
All right. Move on.
What does "let's everyone move on" mean?
So, are we thinking of going in there? Because, see, Edric is in a mild quandary. He is a knight, so, stripping the armor and going through that tunnel to defeat this villain is a knight thing to do. But he's also a knight of not a dumbass god.
Yeah.
And he's strategically thinking it's fucking stupid to follow something into its lair through a hostile environment.
Yeah. So here's the other thing we could do.
Also, go check her
people.
fucking cauldron.
Yeah, I
Thelvin said he didn't really see anything in there. There was some like old mucky stuff. Like it looked like it hadn't been used for a while.
I want to do
Weird.
a search eventually.
Yeah.
But the other thing we could do is we could station people like right here and right here out of line of sight of the hole to see if she comes back out. And if she pops her head out, whack-a-mole her.
Yeah, and we are also assuming this is the only way in. Like, for all we know, she could be running around the other side to kill off everyone else out in the tunnel we left behind. So, someone should probably go check on them as well.
Okay. I think that's a Zuth job.
Yeah,
He's checking on the people we left back up top.
Yeah, and make sure they're okay.
Somebody have a light that I can use, or is Valencio coming with me?
The
Or where's
elves
Dwarf Guy?
are gonna search.
Yeah, we're my crew is setting up around the hole.
Because we need to find
I'm just
another...
checking Valencio's spell list, see if he's got anything useful. Nope. He has a helping hand. It's a spell he can cast to go fetch those guys without having to go there.
Nah, we don't really want to fetch them, right?
Sounds like you're in an aquarium, Ace.
What?
Your mic was stuck on, and it made weird warbly noises.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
So is there anything in this area?
So Zuth will head up to where the dwarf is so he can hang out with them. Since that is what it seems like I should do.
I don't know about hang out with, but warn them that there's a hag, and if they see or hear anything,
Did I hear anything about someone giving Zuth a light?
to give a call or something.
I don't think so. Does someone else have a light?
I thought Valencia was gonna go with him, but you're just going there.
Valencio's like, if I'm going with him, why don't I just go?
And isn't Valencia the only other one with a light? Yeah, there went all your light.
Doesn't Lina have a light?
Yeah, but it's just like a little candle light. And she's searching this room, hence the scrutiny checks.
Yes. Also, can you arcane knowledge that pot? Like, is there anything in there that we need to be concerned about?
I...
And it is weird that the hag like hasn't been using her pot in a while. Like, that's that their whole thing. Like, they constantly have a bubbling cauldron. Like, you got a dissertation level roll on it, didn't you?
On the hag originally? Yeah, I think I rolled like a 5.
Yeah, like you have the source book in your back pocket.
Exactly. I'm carrying around a Hacklopedia of Beasts. It's just missing a few pages periodically, so...
Well, you remember in the journal, the dwarves talked about how they destroyed her heartstone and put a binding on her. A hag's heartstone basically will let it become ethereal and is also used in a lot of its like recipes and stuff. So the fact that its heartstone was broken might be why it hasn't used it recently.
Oh, okay.
Also, they also do require very specific ingredients for their potion of longevity.
Uh-huh.
So
Like
she might not have
babies?
had a chance. Yeah, babies. She might not have had a chance to acquire any recently.
Interesting, okay.
But you're not sure what the dwarves did, but they said that they bound her somehow. So she might not have been able to leave this dungeon or even maybe this floor or this chamber.
Okay, that's interesting.
So Zuth and Valencio head off to go check on the others. While they're back, what are you guys doing? Just checking the cauldron?
We were searching the room and then looking at the cauldron, yeah.
Yeah, you don't really find much of any value in here.
Okay.
Yeah, in all honesty, this room doesn't really look like it's used for much.
Okay.
Zuth and Valencio, you reach the rope, and you look up and you see Windus, sort of rushing to the edge because he sees the light. He's like, "Hey, what have you found down there?"
We let him know what's going on.
Valencio's like, "Spiders!"
Wind bro, watch out, man.
Gosh.
Valencio just like looks at Zuth like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, there might be a hag running around. Where are the others?" And Windus is like, "Oh, they're back in the room there. I'll go tell them. Hold on. Just wait a wee moment. I'll be right back. Don't
They
go
never
anywhere.
come back.
I'm going now."
Yeah, he's gonna die right now.
A few seconds later, you see Hiriga's face comes over the hole. She's like, "I heard something about a hag."
Yup.
Did you kill it?
She got away. We're trying, though.
Are you coming back up?
Other people are going after her right now. Me and Valencio should go up, I think.
Well, we'll try to secure the door from this side.
It's a good idea. We'll go up there to help.
Then Mikrael, kind of, she looks down. She's like, try to hurry. I think that Cropey is starting to get some kind of withdrawal or something.
Great.
Pretty dull
Yeah,
world
fucking
of
kill
that.
him. Just stab him.
He's defenseless. We can't do that.
Yeah, we can. You take a dagger, you kill him.
Is it at all possible for Edic and Thelvin to exchange armor?
Some chafing.
I mean, it is technically fitted for you.
Well, more to the point, can I put on Thelvin's armor? Which was in theory a hand-me-down from Edic. Just because we're pretty close in body mass and size, but I would agree that it would be kind of a bitch. Because armor, you're right, is fitted. Though plate mail more than just say a studded leather.
Thelvin's like, so what, you're gonna swim on in there? Is that the plan?
I don't know, I'm just trying to think of something.
Grunt already, did he flash bang already?
No, he's all ready to bang.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
always.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Thelvin will start stripping down. Kicks the spider corpse away. Get away from here. He's just grumbling to himself. Naked. Down in the depths.
So what's the plan, Stans?
I don't know.
Thelvin's
We're
getting out of
securing
his
the door up here.
Thelvin's getting out of his armor, so he's sort of assuming this is part of it.
Is Eddie's poison stuff going away?
That's a good question.
Not for a while.
No, fuck it.
He's poisoned?
Does
Still?
this poison feel worse or better than the previous poison he got in this cave?
Different.
He's like, I'm experiencing whole new
As far
world.
as poisonings go, this one was quite pleasant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, this, the last one was giant millipede poison. This one is giant spider poison. Or huge spider
Good to know.
poison. If you succeed the saving throw, it's just a -1 to all this stuff. Of course, every time you get hit, it's additional, so...
I figured as much.
If you
So
fail,
it's
it's
a
a
s-
-2.
It's a good thing that we killed them all.
Yeah, before they got addicted, -6 to everything.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you roll a 1 on your check, you just die.
That's rough.
I had a feeling that when you said don't roll 1, I'm like, fuck, I just died at that point.
What did you?
Well, because when I was rolling my saving throw, Zula said don't roll a 1. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna die if I roll a 1.
So Thalvin is like in his skivvies. He's like, well, what's going on?
Alright, so Edic's gonna strip. And he's gonna then put on Thalvin's leather. Because if he's going in there, you know, I'm not gonna go in there with frickin' plate mail.
Valencio, fuck, would Valencio even say this? He's not even there, never mind. I guess Garanu mentions maybe you should give Edic the green gem.
Yeah, if
The
whoever goes in first will get the candle gem.
The bell's like, what candle gem?
That's not important.
You've seen it. It
You've seen me
creates
use
a
it.
green glow. This like basically the illumination of a candle.
Yeah, Linda's
Linda
been carrying
uses
it
it.
around constantly.
Okay. Yeah, that would be handy, you know, being able to see and shit.
Well, we've got the candle gem still gives off light, so as like a thiefly light, I think those gem things are actually better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
like
got
the
them
gem-
like up on her eyes now.
Yeah, like the gems are much better for a thief. So this candlelight gem, you just hold it out and it glows like a candle?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
That's all it does.
But green light.
Eh, whatever. Edic's
I mean,
getting used to green light right now.
it's actually gonna match this remarkably well.
Yep. Alright. Fuck, I don't want to go in there. But you are correct. We have to see if we can wipe this bitch out. Actually, you know what? Scratch it. Give Thelvin back his armor, because Thelvin's going to come in with me.
He's like, oh, for God's sake.
It's leather. It takes a second to put on and off, you whining little bitch. Because Thelvin's going to come in with me.
And you're gonna go down there and play mail?
No, I'm still stripping.
You're going in there birthday
I'm fi-
suited?
Yep, I'm assuming I have clothes underneath the plate mail, or that's horrible.
That's some chafing. Cold chafing.
Hell yeah. Because, you know, underneath the plate mail is chain mail.
All he's got
So
now
that's-
is
that's gonna be all
assless
pitch
All the
chaps.
hair pinching? Oof.
Yep, I know. Like, as you walk, you just pull out hair.
Exactly. Painful.
Well, you should swim really well if you're pulling out all your body hair.
Oh, yeah, it gives me a plus to swim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Phelps.
So who else was coming with me?
Ironically, I think you guys have dithered around long enough that one of the spells is run out.
Yeah, I actually thought about that. That if
Wait
we
her
did
out.
wait for long enough, any defensive spells that she cast could potentially wear off.
Okay, that's lesser 4 hours. But that's a second level spell. Alright. So, does that mean Edic's getting the candle gem?
It does.
Yep.
And who all's going in? So Edic and Thelvin, is that it?
Nope.
No, my characters will come too, but they're going to be towards the end because both of them are low level. Like Lena's
Yeah.
only level 4, so
And leave your like spell books and stuff behind. You don't want those getting soggy.
yeah. Like honestly, I can't bring my halberd either.
Mm.
Basically, all I'll be able to do is cast Bouncing Betty.
Or can you? Do you have enough spell points to throw the magic missile?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm 20 points short.
Damn.
It costs double because I don't have it memorized.
Yeah, I knew it was. I was just wondering if you had enough.
I mean, the other things that I can do are I could Slippery Surface.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any point in Lina going. I think that there's genuinely nothing she'll be able to do. Could she carry her halberd through there? I'm assuming not.
It'd be one of those things where you'd have to grab it by the top and like drag the pole behind
Yeah,
you.
I'd have to drag it. I mean, it would make your swimming check harder.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to make her swim check any more difficult.
On the bright side, Edic taking off his armor has actually increased his defense.
Yeah.
I'll get that -5 to my defense books. But I don't get that sweet 7 damage reduction. Oh, plus I'm leaving behind my arsenal of weapons. I'm just taking the old greatsword in.
Oh, we do have potions of water breathing and that type of jazz.
Really?
I was about to ask if we had a spell or something to do that.
No spells, no. But
We have potions of water breathing.
yeah, we actually do.
You've been holding out on me.
We have one potion of water breathing. It smells like strawberries. It's a medium blue
That's
color,
okay.
has ice cubes in it.
Can we each take a sip to have reduced water breathing time?
It would reduce how long it lasts, yeah.
I think that's totally worth it. How many different sips could we get out of it?
I mean, they're like 4 ounces in the potion,
So 1
So-
ounce each.
pretty much.
All right, who are going to be our worst swimmers? Lina?
Everyone.
Yeah, I'm guessing everyone actually would kind of need it.
What the hell do you use for swim?
Strength.
Oh shit! It is a skill you can't do untrained.
Oh, I was waiting for you guys to jump in the water to find that out.
Okay, so then it sounds like only 4 people are going.
And Edic's not one of them.
No, that could be one of them. It's just that they don't have swimming.
That's gonna go well.
Like none of us have swimming.
So you're basically gonna do underwater breathing walk along the bottom.
At that point, you might as well wear your plate mail, actually. How long does water breathing last?
I remember discussing this before. Now there is an issue with potions of water breathing. They last for 2d4p minutes per sip. But as long as you are under the effect, you cannot breathe air.
What?
Oh, that's terrible.
That is bullshit.
I don't think we can go after her at all, is what it sounds
I know.
like.
It's like we're just gonna all die down there.
And low is another party brought low by the lack of swimming skill.
Ironically, my
and the lack of
cleric
breathing
protege-
underwater skill.
My cleric protege gets swimming for free, but he's not here.
Pretty sure I didn't take swimming, right? Yeah, no, I didn't.
No, like who does? No one
It's
takes
probably a
swimming in the
strength
game.
skill. Like, none of my
It's
characters have decent
strength
strength.
and constitution.
Yeah, none of my
Ironically-
characters have those.
Edic would be like a champion fucking swimmer, if he actually knew how.
Do you have any BPs to spare right now?
Can I just spend them? Actually, that's a good question. Do I?
No.
No, he doesn't.
So, back to lining up and just waiting.
If that's the case, Edic puts his armor back on.
Lena's gonna take her fucking stone back. Give me that shit.
This is frustrating. It's probably a short cave too.
Yep, probably.
Someone, I was gonna say, someone go back and see if the other party has, swimming.
Yeah, I actually... That's one of the things I was thinking of, but I think that we still, regardless, need to wait here for the hag to come out if we're gonna do anything with her. So here's one thing we could do. Actually, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
God.
I could cast an illusionary mural here that shows
That we
the...
left.
What?
That shows that we left.
It shows that we died.
And the spiders are just hanging out.
Remember, it's like there would be a painting of a thing that you guys did.
Right.
Yeah, but be under the
it is
water.
a tunnel though, and that restricts her side-to-side vision of what the mural would be. Because if there's like a bend right here, she could only view it from the perfect perspective for me. And I can literally maintain that for as long as I want. And we can have like blazing lights on the other side and she wouldn't be able to tell.
You know what? Give it a shot.
Okay. And then you can literally stand right in front of the exit, because as soon as she... Like, I believe we can see through it from this side. It's like, let me double check this stuff.
How long can you hold it?
As long as I want to. But I have to concentrate it. Concentrate. The spell persists for as long as the caster maintains concentration, or until someone touches the illusion. So as soon as she would try to come through, it would disappear. What the fuck is keeping who?
Remember, Zuth and Valencia are just standing by the ropes. Like, they haven't heard anything from anyone.
Correct. We're just kind of hanging out.
Oh, you guys are waiting for us?
Well, we're waiting for something. We're with the other people.
Yeah,
Kind of.
no, come back, and hang out
How
over
are you?
here.
We don't know that.
Yeah, I will holler.
You guys hear the sounds of a prissy elf echoing down the cavern.
Get your fucking asses down here.
Get your fucking asses down here.
Now remember, Zuth, we want you to stand immediately in front of the hole.
Oh, okay.
It's very important.
He will stand in front of the hole.
Lynn is very pleased with herself. Okay, so yeah, I will put an illusory mural, like covering up the hole exactly. And then I guess we're just gonna wait, right?
Well, that's pretty much what I'm guessing. Like, it's
Yeah.
either we wait for her to come out or we go in. And
Or
we're-
wait for her
so
to
we're-
flank around the other way.
Yeah, well, that's at least she's out there. The thing is, you're right. Like, the missing statue, I bet, is in there. Like, that's the thing. I guarantee you the statues are in there that we need.
Yeah.
Because we've looked everywhere else, haven't we?
Yeah, we're
have
only
we?
missing one.
Yeah, and it would make sense if that one is in there.
I didn't remember that one actually invested in observation.
But I was gonna again make a check for any secret doors around this cauldron area. I don't think she ever did.
Okay. She does not see anything.
Alright.
Okay, can I wave over Eddie?
What's up?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh my.
Which I'm suspecting you know, but can we have
Yeah.
can we have Valencio peep his head into this room for a second?
I presume Valencia and Zuth have returned then.
I think so, yeah.
They heard the wild call.
The ululation.
And
Okay.
actually, you know what? Ada will move over to here and have her bow out because she can actually kind of watch over here with her special light thingy. So if Valencia wants to go back in, or does Valencia want to be over here? I actually don't hate the way that we're set up right now. Because it's not like anyone over here is a great melee combatant.
Yeah, exactly. The melee people are all around the hole. So, yeah, makes sense.
Do this though. Have him on. Okay. We're keeping an extra special watch to make sure nothing untowards is going on.
So how long are you guys waiting here?
I'm saying a couple hours.
A couple hours.
Yeah. Does Valencio have scrutiny at all? Because I kind of want some fresh eyes over here to search before we set up and camp.
Valencio's got scrutiny of 41.
Do it, Valencio,
Seriously?
motherfucker. You've been holding out on us.
Yeah, where's your scrutinizing?
Oh, yeah, he didn't. I tell him to scrutinize things. Where did you want him to check?
I want him to look through this room pretty well. So if he needs to make multiple checks. Because I agree, like the most likely places for the hag to come out, it would make sense as if they were over here. Especially if she's bound to this place, because she'd be able to invest some time into digging them or whatever.
You know what? None of us have violated that cauldron. Maybe we should, like, destroy it.
Yeah, kick it over.
Like, I'm talking like bash it, crack it, bend it, do whatever we can to it. Is it like a clay cauldron, a iron cauldron?
No, it's metal.
Huh.
Destroying this cauldron would take some doing. And make a
for now,
shitload of noise.
For now, just kick it over.
Okay. Because maybe if we upset the cauldron, it'll drag her out or something. Maybe she has some weird bond. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping too. We could carry the cauldron out of here. It could be like a trophy.
Yeah, or it's just cursed.
Okay, so does anything happen after a couple of hours?
All of us over here on the water side get trench foot.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now, let me ask you a serious question, Zulu. Would we need to swim through there, or could we kind of like crab crawl along the bottom to the other side? Like, you know, pull ourselves through.
It's not that deep. So you could probably crab crawl through, especially if you could breathe water. But you're not sure what's on the other side.
Okay. Now, the tunnel's full of water. It's not like a crack of air at the top or anything?
Yeah, it's totally underwater.
Alright. None of us have scuba gear, right?
I do. I left
cool.
him in the wagon though.
Ah, damn you. So I'm thinking of just giving it a shot.
Go ahead, Celsius.
Okay, Linda's gonna want to talk to Eddic one more time.
She could be. They could have dragged her underwater to the other side.
Is there another way around?
Not that you guys know of. And by the way, if Lina is whispering anything to Edit, Zuth could probably hear it.
Yeah. Hey Zuth, go stand with Valencia. He needs you for a second.
Oh, okay.
Valencia's like, why am I always the babysitter?
Well, you're not babysitting Valencia, bro. We're just hanging out.
Valencia goes back to telling Ada all about the temple he wants to build.
It's good to have dreams, man.
It's
a
gonna
good
like
hope.
have light and stained glass windows.
So it's gonna be any church?
Not any church.
Don't pretty much all churches have light and stained glass windows, dude?
Not ones to the Night Lord.
Well, yeah, he doesn't count as a god, though.
Well, this is true. Thelvin notices DeBella's been pretty quiet, but she's staring at him.
Delvin gives her a wink and says, "Hey." Remember, they're old friends.
She's just like, hey.
And by old friends, you mean...
Fuck buddies. Oh, yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. It was a long time ago in the mercenary camp.
DeBella's kind of the opinion you guys should ditch at this point. Garano's totally willing to do whatever Eddic says. I mean, short of suicide mission. I.e. sending him in the hole.
Go in that hole. Hey, Valencia, bro, come over here.
Yeah.
You can't beat him, join him, I guess. Should we include Zuth in on this too, probably?
Yeah, bring him in.
Yeah, okay.
Why was that not included before? You guys are not cool. I thought we were bros.
Well, if we're including all of us, we don't need to whisper, seeing as how we can just say we're whispering because Zula can read it all anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I was making progress with this. Yeah, you think so?
Hilarious.
So basically, we've noticed
Just
that,
laying the game down.
We've noticed that Debella is probably charmed in some way. Do either of you have detect charm memorized?
No, Zuth only memorized healing spells.
And you can't detect the charm or curse, right? Do we have any way of figuring out curses?
So it's like, I can extend fuel.
You're so helpful.
What's the exact problem? Man, I really
I don't
should have memorized Dismiss Enchantment instead of Helping Hand, I guess.
Wait, that was an option?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
That's it. You're getting too waxed at the big stick and
It fetches help. I thought it would be useful.
We are the help.
Okay. So I guess if none of us have anything we can really do about it, just be aware that she will probably turn when we see the hag. Or if a bunch of us go after the hag and she hangs behind with someone else, she may try to murder them. So
When did the hag actually get a charm off?
she
Yeah, like-
looked in the tunnel with the dark vision eyes,
Oh, yeah.
and then
Been acting
came
funny
back
before.
out. And she suspiciously went into this room by herself at one point. I don't know what she was doing in there, but y'all may want to go check it out.
Yeah.
Or search her, because she might have taken something from the room.
Yeah, also possible. Although, I did search the room before she went in there and I didn't find anything. But if the hag somehow communicated to her that there was something there that she needed her to do,
This hag
Hags
has
can't
literally-
communicate telepathically or anything, can they?
I don't know.
They're mages, so they have all kinds of capabilities potentially.
Yeah. So we don't know. She could have any type of crazy spell.
Plus potions, although this one hasn't been brewing any for a while. If she still had her heartstone, she could have just gone ethereal at will.
But the other thing is, depending on how she was charmed, like, telepathic communication could be included in that, theoretically.
Oh my god. This hag has 4 hit points.
Or Debella could just be purely operating off of charmed instinct. Like, maybe she thought, well, you know, maybe my friend can get through. Maybe there's something in the other room that'll help her. I don't know. But anyway,
Oh, just keep an eye on her. All you learned people. Also, 1 second. Hey, Thelvin, get over here. I'm explaining to him quietly that the Bella is acting strange, and if she does anything weird, he is to restrain her.
what's the elf chick doing?
Is she coming down looking all threatening, evil?
Hey,
She's
what's
coming.
the name? What's
She's
the
coming
name of
down because you guys have been waiting here for like an hour.
what's the name of her mate that we're looking for?
Her mate.
Yeah, the party member.
Not her paramour.
Say it quietly.
So yeah, I've quietly told Thelvin that he's on Debella watch.
Talesium.
Is that the
Well,
actual...
she comes down the stairs. She's coming down the stairs. She's like, "What's going on?" She does speak softly, mind you. Like
Okay,
she sees
tell-
you guys all huddled together there.
We will fucking murder her if she doesn't tell us the name of the person that we're here after still.
Who? You mean Talesium?
Is that actually who it is? It's been long enough that I don't remember.
That's the final member of the Sparrows,
Yeah, okay.
the
alright,
woman warrior.
I'm happy with that. Does she have detect magic? Or does the other mage
She
have
has permanent mark, springing, and aura of protection.
Well, I'm gonna give her a tactical sit rep. Tell her to come down here.
Get the other mage, actually. Get the
Her-
cleric.
Hariga has buoyancy, enrage, throw voice, and smoke screen.
Get the other cleric. The cleric who's...
She has buoyancy.
Yeah,
She has buoyancy.
oh, good old buoyancy.
Yeah, but floating at this point doesn't help us. We need to go under the water.
That's a good point. Imagine if there was a reverse of that, just submerged, so you just sink someone under the water and watch them drown.
That would be amazing.
I don't have his spells written down. I gotta check.
Anyway, get her here and point out like what's going on. Like, point out the hags down that hole.
Let's just get their whole party down here. Why not? I mean, at this point.
Yeah. And the dwarf, because frankly, I'm not leaving a single person up there to be dragged off by any remaining Murlocs, Dulocks, Mole Men, whatever.
Oh, and that douchey McDoucher face is still up there that we need to murder.
Douchey
Why?
McDoucher face.
You mean the guy who's
The addict.
under fungus addiction?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm just gonna go in there and bash the shit out of her, one way or the other.
Well, do you want to wait another half hour or so?
Yeah, it's not like she's gonna get spells back during that time, because I assume she has to rest and memorize as well, right?
If she's arcane, yes. Yep.
All right. Which means she has a spell book.
I know. I'm looking forward to that.
No, I specifically mentioned in your little dissertation on hags that they can cast magic, but they're not mages, so they don't have spell books.
Alright.
Oh, weird. Okay, so it's like a blood magic thing. It's inside. They use their own power.
Yep. Oh, it turns out that Younger, the cleric, he can swim, as can the dwarf.
Yeah, let's send them in to die.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, alright, let's...
Send the level 1s in.
Level 2s.
The best thing they can do is swim a rope through the tunnel, so we have something to pull ourselves along.
Yeah, but then they would die.
Oh yeah,
Like,
no,
trying to tie it to something.
Exactly.
Unless they tied it to their corpse, and we could use...
There's some strange
That's
tugging on
right.
the rope.
Cast
on the other end.
buoyancy on them before they head off.
Because the thing is, it's not like we're swimming a raging rapids here or something. You can crawl your way through the cave by pulling yourself along, so it's like next to no swimming, really.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Because, like, in reality, this would be fucking terrifying. But someone with no training in swimming could actually do it. It just depends on how much of a douche the ref is.
The problem is that people with no training in swimming, when they dive in, oftentimes freak out.
Yeah, the panic.
Yeah, but, like, we are people that have faced horrors beyond water.
It's a different visceral reaction.
Mm.
I'm
Your
not,
wait
lizard
another half
brain
hour?
kind of takes over.
I'm not saying it's impossible or anything. Just
But
that I
you
have
do
the
have
exact
reductions
check
to
you
fear.
need to make.
Especially if
it's a kind
Zuth
of
is around.
fear. Hold on.
I would think so.
So I would have to inspire everyone, and Zuth as well.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a pep talk.
No, it was the servants.
So you know the check we have to make, but it's a skill check. So you just have what the difficulty level is, right?
Alright, back.
Oh Christ, you're away.
I said hold on.
I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, you said it's you have the difficulty because it is technically a skill check. So we have to roll under our skill.
Basically, it is a wisdom check. You roll d20, score under your wisdom, or you lose your composure and may not take any actions until rescued.
Interesting. So that means all the clerics are going through.
Yeah, wisdom's not my strong point.
Yeah, Edic is not the wisest man in the universe. He's not the least wisest. You'd want to say he's
Valencio,
average wisdom.
Valencio mentions he could cast Kismet on people before we do this.
Yeah, fucking cast Kismet on me. That's a good plan.
Okay, are we for sure going through then?
Alright, here's what my plan is. And it sucks. Tie a rope to me. I'm gonna go through. And cast that Kismet on me. And then at the other end, I'm gonna fight her while you guys troll behind pulling along on the rope. The rope, just follow behind me while I make a holding action on the other side. The rope also doubles if I get stuck down in that cave, you pull me out.
So would this just be them pulling you out as you're trying to fight or something?
That's
No,
my question.
I'm assuming they know the difference between me panicking under the water and actually in combat.
Well, if you're in combat, how are we supposed to pull along the rope to get to you?
It's a good point. All right, fuck that part. Just tie a rope to me, and if I panic, pull me out. And follow behind.
How about this? You try to crab walk your way through. We have someone who can actually swim go behind you. And if you start to drown, they pull you out. If you don't start to drown, they take the rope through.
Younger says he'll do it. He needs
right.
to atone for his past fuck-ups.
So you
All right.
go through.
Sounds good.
Little bitch has the rope.
And the rest of you follow behind with the aid of the rope.
Yes.
All right. Bledsoe, cast Kismet on me.
I'll give you the
Okay.
stone again.
Takes like 5 minutes.
Thank you. All right.
He's like, I will need some light, though.
I hold up the stone. He doesn't have, like, mass bless or anything, does he? Or prayer or whatever.
Checking.
Cool.
I mean, if you get a sprain while swimming, he can fix that.
That could happen.
He's got faith weaponry, but that's about it.
That's only good for him, isn't it?
No, it's better for him, but it's good for everyone. But he does cast Kismet, so we have a half hour of real time now. So at 9:15, it wears off.
Go, go, go.
So, yep, let's do this. Let's go through.
And even though you guys have waited around here for like a couple of hours, you are still poisoned.
Fuck off.
Are you,
All right.
you taking damage, or are you just...
No,
I
he's just got a
just
-1 to everything.
Yeah, I've got -1.
That's a hell of a
Luckily-
poison.
Luckily, not to skill checks. All right, so Eddic jumps under the water.
Good luck, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Have hope.
Click,
Make-
clack, crab
Roll a
walk.
d20.
Sue will be standing right there. Give him some fear bonus.
Hey, we also fill in these people that she's acting strange and we think she may be charmed, by the way. So,
Okay, hold on. Okay, she has noticed that you guys have all been like pointing at her and like basically whispering about her.
uh-huh.
So she's like, you know, what is going on?
Oh, she's a vampire!
Yeah, Bjergsen. Sorry.
Is that under your what's your wisdom for Eddic? 10?
11.
Best re-roll that.
I think I will. Even better.
Well, it is better. Because with the bonus against fear that well, Zuth said he was up there, right?
Damn right he is.
Zuth's calming presence, you managed not to freak out.
Woohoo!
And you swim down, come out on the other side. It's like 10 feet of water, and then it comes out into a passage. Oh, stop there.
Alright.
If there's this, how big is this rope that you're trailing?
No.
I think
Well, I'm
our
not
rope
trailing it. Buddy's trailing it. The guy repenting for himself. Or
Alright.
this. Oh, it's just the rope to pull me out.
Did you?
Probably
Okay.
50 feet.
Well, 50 feet. There you go.
Yeah, our rope
Yeah,
is
it's your
50.
standard 50-foot rope. Yeah.
So, first thing that happens, as soon as you break the water and you come out into this tunnel, there's a sudden, like, bell sound. Ding, 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 ding.
Perimeter alarm. Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay, and yeah, so Younger comes out. He's like, "What's that?"
Like, are we actually in breathable space right now, or are we still under the water?
No, you're in breathable space.
Like, I think it's perimeter alarm.
Pull everyone through. Everyone through.
Yeah,
Delvin,
your job is to pull people through. I have my sword at the ready.
Okay.
get Thelvin, get Garanu.
Yeah, first person to go through will be Thelvin.
All right. Roll a d20 for Thelvin.
I think we
Dude
should
is
get
ever giving everybody pep talks.
I think we should get the dwarf in here too. Because he can swim. Like, the more bodies we can pile in there, it'll make
How are the
our games-
lanterns going to get through the water?
Oh, there's a question.
What's that?
How are the lanterns going to get through the water so that everybody can see?
Well, so Lina, when we killed that carrion crawler, what is it?
That would probably that's long since worn off because you guys
has
waited
it-
here.
Oh
for
yeah,
hours.
yeah, because it only lasts for an hour. That's right.
And it would probably, going underwater, it'd probably get rid of it too. Debella can look through the gems. That's really about it.
Well, Edic has his candle gem under here.
Yep.
So is that enough to get Thelvin through?
Yeah, Thelvin's fine.
Garanu or Valencio next? Or the dwarf? I vote the dwarf. Actually.
Okay, so is Edic waiting there for more people to show up, or is he moving in?
Well, once Thelvin's with him, the two of them are going to start moving in.
Okay, so actually, hold on. When you get to about there, it probably would have happened by now.
All right.
There's going to be spiders on the ceiling.
Is that what I think it is?
There's a ball of flame rolling down this extremely thin corridor.
Right.
Jump
a
in the water.
Flaming ball, as it may be.
Sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's a different spell. It's better than mine. The caster can direct it and ram it into people.
Actually, it's got a range of 20. So it appears like right in front of you, of Edic.
Who jumps right back in the water?
You don't think you're going to be able to, because, like, who was it was coming through now?
No,
No, Thelvin, who was after Thelvin? Valencio?
we had never actually decided.
Alright, so Thelvin's coming through, it's kind of blocked.
All right. Well, that doesn't matter anyway, because you know what? Fuck it. Edic's running straight head on.
Alright, you need to make a dodge saving throw.
All
I
right.
vote Dwarfy Dwarf goes through. Because he can swim and he'll for sure make it. That's a good dodge.
Ew. I only got +1 to do it.
Oh my god.
It's amazing.
Minimum damage, baby.
You take 2 damage.
Quick question. Does it ignore armor?
Yes. And your
Alright.
clothes are on fire.
I don't give a fuck.
It essentially basically like rolls to where Thelvin is, so Thelvin has to make a check too. But then
Yeah.
it stops and it's just blocking the passage.
Look at Belvin go.
Yeah, Thelvin takes 1 damage.
Does it mean Edic failed?
Yes.
Fuck. Alright, I don't care. I'm just rushing in there. And so is Stelvin. Like, I'm talking full bore charge.
Alright, so you charge on in, and by the light of your gem, you can see that this room is just completely strewn with bones. And that something is made like furniture out of bones. They've been fashioned into crude decorations. There are like chandeliers and sculptures made out of bones. And there's like basically a nest that has been made out of body parts. But you can see like at the far end, there is an armored woman unconscious and has been chained to a rusty hook in the wall.
I look up.
You don't see the... Actually, make a observation check.
Does Stelvin do one as well?
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't need to. Even with the bonus, you can see the hag skulking in one of the corners.
Which corner?
She had a plus 40% to her hiding, but it didn't pan out.
Well,
You can see that her claws are extended and they seem to be bubbling like in dripping acid.
I love her. I'm going for her.
Alright, you're gonna have range, so make your attack.
Alright, and then Thelvin's rushing up behind as well.
You notice that she does not appear to be suffering from spell fatigue. Oh, she dodges.
Can I spend 2 points of honor to get it?
Yeah, although is that including your -1?
Can I spend 3 points of honor?
Yeah, you can spend
could-
3 points of honor.
You could also use your Kismet on this.
No, you already used the Kismet.
I used it. It's not like a continual thing.
Oh, you already used
You only
it?
get
I
one.
didn't-
He
Yeah,
used
I
it to not
fucked
freak
up the
out in
game.
the water.
Yeah, I fucked up in the water.
Has Edic used his obligatory one?
Yeah, it was for the poison.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I spend my honor to
To
be
hit.
to equal, and then I use my 1-upmanship.
But you know what that means.
Yep. 1 second.
Oh, we have an audience, too. Philandus is watching. That's just bad.
That's
Just
purely
kissing.
insulting. That's not a quip.
She's like hissing at you as you say that. Alright, so you can roll damage. You can see that like that horrible wound on her front is still like dripping blood and everything. Okay, and that you just finish her off. You give that line and just chop her head right off.
Beautiful. Nice.
I don't stop at her head.
Alright, so Edic's just like wailing away. Thelvin runs in. He's like, whoa.
Does the ball of fire disappear? Does the Bella change?
I mean, the ball of fire will dissipate after a while.
What about the Bella?
Thelvin puts himself out.
What? There's nothing wrong with the bell.
Thelvin puts himself out.
Okay.
And then Eddic puts himself out. Fucking heck. I can only imagine what those damn claws would have done to me.
Alright,
Yeah.
the elves want to come through.
Okay, well, Windus comes out of, he basically treads water. He's like, there's a ball of fire blocking the way.
Does he know that the hag is dead?
He probably heard, Eddic whooping.
Okay. It should dissipate.
You can do an arcane lore if you want.
I would love to. Lina lives to arcane lore.
I poked the lady.
Oh, not my best check ever.
Well,
Not
you
terrible.
know that dousing it in water will put it out.
Oh, splash that motherfucker.
So, yeah, they're basically able to completely douse it and put it out.
I'm gonna poke the nice lady.
Yeah, she's unconscious.
I call for Valencio to get in. Well, I assume Valencio's eventually gonna get in here.
The elves
Or
Well,
are going to...
he's got his lantern lit. He doesn't really want it to put it out.
Well, those Zeus get in here.
Lina wants to check the hag over for components and shit.
Well, get in here. Once the Bella gets in here, she's gonna start do the obligatory treasure search. As I know thieves are prone to do.
Yeah, I could do a scrutiny to look.
I can't move her.
Holy shit, guys. We gotta take a break for a second.
All right.
And you have to read that.
Oh. By, Clay.
I don't know, it's Forbes. Is it going to tell me I need to disable ad block?
It sure is. Alright, I am also going to scrutinize.
That's next on my queue of things to link on the new Discord is that Clay sings in the Vanguard.
Nice. But he's...
Fine, I'll whitelist it. So he is at Forbes. It's making Philandus feel old.
His place is 24.
I feel like you should be older than that. Why would that make you feel old then?
Well, wasn't
Because
he, like,
when we met him,
16?
he was like yeah, he was 15 when we first met him.
Yeah, I mean, he's the same number of years older than we are.
Yeah, it doesn't make me feel old. I'm just saying that's probably why it's making Fel feel old.
Yeah.
Let's actually extend this to a actual 5-minute bio break.
Ook-a-dook.
All right.
What? Chai
I'm back
mead.
as well.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah,
I
normal
wanted to
chai
try
is
that.
nasty.
Chai's awesome.
I'm not a big chai person.
Fuck all of you. What's the chai mead like? I was tempted to try it. All right.
Chai
let me know.
flavored honey wine is my guess.
I was gonna get because unlike you Philistines, I actually like chai tea.
All right.
Is it worth drinking?
I don't know. I technically still have like a couple of fingers left in my beer. I just got this like ready to go.
All right.
I'll let you know when it happens. Okay, so we left off. There was you guys managed to get into this small dank cave lit only by a single green gem with the intensity of a candle that Eddic has. There is a completely mauled and dismembered carcass of a hag in the corner, and an unconscious woman in armor chained to the wall. Debella and Lina are scrounging about.
So is Ada, but she hasn't been moved in yet. And she can see perfectly fine, so...
Get if Zeus gets in here, tell him to check up the woman. Like, get the medics in here.
Have that guy confirm that it's his whatever first.
He's like, yes, that's Talisian. And he runs over.
Zeus will check her out. And also see if she's hurt.
Alright. So is there anything in the room? Like that one chick's spellbook that we still haven't found?
We're short a chick's spellbook?
Yeah, the actual mage, not the
Oh, okay.
mage.
Well, the spellbook that you found that the dwarf had, that was the dwarf's spellbook?
Yeah.
That's one of the funnier things you've done.
I'm just responding to what you said you were doing.
He sent me a private message and told me her look score.
Is she worth saving?
Well, what is it? Yeah.
9.
Oh, we worked this hard for a 9.
On a different scale, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, it's true. Very true.
You're traveling with a 19.
Kind of a frigid one, though.
No, that's Ada. Ada's the 19. Lena's only 17.
That's why
Seems like
Valencio's,
Calvin had dibs, though.
that's why Valencio's putting in the work. Ada finds a filthy sack.
So that's all.
What
we
kind
want.
of contents? Yeah, might as well.
Okay, it's mainly filled with coins.
Okay.
Coins and some of those gems we found.
There are 200 trade coins,
Okay.
Yay.
100 copper coins,
Okay.
100 silver coins,
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
and a single jet black pearl. And this is room 39 for when it comes up.
Okay. And nothing else in the whole room?
No statuettes, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. And no spell books or anything?
No.
Alright, that means we need to go and search through all of the rooms that we've already been in with these people and see if we can find the spell book and the statuette.
That sucks. Hoping to be under the bones or in the bone chairs.
Well, there is one specific place you haven't fully checked.
Is there?
One that you decide to leave alone.
One that we decided to what?
To leave alone.
Why did we decide to leave a room alone?
We skipped one.
I'm just saying because it's been so long, like, as a reminder, but
I thought there was one we...
there was the Shined Draper.
Oh.
We there was one or two that were like, oh, we'll come back for that.
Yeah, we skipped the shrine, that's true. Let's just have the, let's have the addict go in there and get it. Maybe it'll shock him to his senses.
Mm. Did we bring the lady to her senses? Like the unconscious woman?
Can I get a first aid check from Zuth? Yeah, he tends her wounds and, wakes her up. She looks very groggy, and she looks over and she sees the other cleric, and she's like, younger, and then looks around and sees all of you. It's like, oh, what happened? And then suddenly she's like, oh, there's a hag, careful! And then she sees like the horrific carcass.
Edic just turns and goes, taken care of. As he's cleaning his sword.
She looks and says, you're Sir Edic, aren't you?
I am.
Oh,
Have we had the
Jesus.
pleasure?
No, but I had heard there was a folky knight that was had become the new steward of the tower.
You heard
And
correct.
you look like most of the things people say.
Oh, what have people been talking about?
Well, they say you're a bit taller.
What? Thelvin starts laughing because Thelvin is actually like 1 inch taller than Edic.
How tall are they?
Edic, I think, is 6 foot. Yeah, 6'1". Thelvin's 6'2".
You know what I call both of them? Short.
What?
In real life.
In real
He
life,
needs-
yeah.
Oh, for God's sakes, you giants.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
So
also-
Sophia's will talk crap about being tall, but he's like 5 pounds.
He's a beanpole.
6'5", 170, baby.
I'm like the reverse. I'm 5'5", 200. That's the
That's a
Silence.
lot of foot difference.
exactly. Exact opposite.
I don't know if that's what the exact opposite means.
I get
No,
the exact.
200 is not heavy at all.
It's
I've
when
got
you're
a-
5'5".
I don't know. I've got a friend who's not quite. He's like 6'2" or something and 350.
Well, he's 6'2".
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Is he like all muscle or?
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
All jiggle.
All right.
Yeah. He's the nicest guy in the world.
They usually are.
It's turned into a Garfield comic.
It really kind of has. All right, let's go back and look at the stuff that we skipped.
Thelvin's stuck.
I'm trying to cluster everyone together.
Oh, you're gonna drag us.
Not the spider.
Yeah. Don't forget the drawer. He has him and Edic need to have some special time.
So where do you guys want to go?
I guess to the Draper Shrine. Right? We did skip that.
It's all the way back in here.
No, it's back further.
Oh, okay.
It's back further even than we are right now.
I can only go so far each time.
Yeah. Like you can only have so much of the map visible. It's yeah, the light is right there. So if we go in and take a look down here, is the statue amongst the stuff?
All right, Ada's looking.
Yeah, I mean, we've been this far before. Like, we walked all the way up to here. I'm not moving any further than we've already been. But yeah, is there a statue in there?
Well, there's a bunch of stuff strewn about, but there's also a metal box. So let's double check what's in the box. It's not in the box. Oh, sorry, it's a stone box. Oh, and there was also, remember, a bunch of smooth stones with light cast upon them, much like your green candle stone.
Yeah, see, we really want a lot of this stuff.
And then there was a carved message in the back.
What did the message say?
I can't remember. Did you guys read it? Did you translate it?
I think the dwarf read it, right?
No, it's not in Dwarven.
What's it in?
Oh, that's the thing. We were gonna wait and translate it after we were done because we wanted to save your spell points.
Yeah.
I've got enough that I can cast it. It's only 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Do any of us actually recognize the language?
I don't think so.
All right, translate.
Oh wait, no, there is on the table a small stone raven statuette.
Okay, all right.
On the table there is a locked stone box, a whole shitload of coins, and a few small gemstones, and a raven statuette.
Lena will go ahead and translate it.
Alright, you're casting translate?
Yep, let me see if I need to augment it with anything. I can't remember if translate by itself is just written or spoken.
I believe it's spoken and you need to augment to read.
Yes, okay, so she'll augment it to read.
Alright, it's written in giant.
Ooh, okay.
It says, take what you can, leave what you must.
Take what you can, leave what you must. Okay. What do y'all think? She's gonna pass that information along.
Well, clearly it means you could take like leftover treasure, but I'm thinking it means we have to leave behind like the statues and all that type of stuff.
I think it may mean that we can take stuff out of there as long as we leave behind like coinage, right? That's the way I was interpreting it.
Interesting. Kind of like an Indiana Jones switchy through.
I don't think it has to be that elaborate. I think if we toss a coin in there, then maybe we can grab one or two things and leave.
Maybe.
Can we have withdrawally guy try it first?
Oh, that's right, because we couldn't open the box because we detected a magical trap on the box, right?
That was a different
Magical
box.
trap is on the dais.
On the dais, where the statue we need is on.
Yes.
Alright. Did we open the box?
No, because it is on the dais.
Fuck.
Okay, so I give a silver coin to this guy, and I'm like, toss it on here, and then go get that statue and one of the glowing stones for us, please.
Who are you saying that to?
This guy.
McCrail's like, no, don't. What's the matter with you?
we need someone to do it. And honestly, I would be surprised if he survives this at all.
Don't say that. You need to have hope.
Yeah, I do have hope. I have hope that he will live in a cage in my sanctuary, and I can study him for a little bit of time before he dies, and add to my dissertation. That is my hope.
Well, I guess that's hope. That's what I asked for.
Everyone has their own different kinds of hope.
I do want him to live. Honestly, if he lived the entire way, I would be thrilled, because I could add some really interesting knowledge to the magical community.
McCrail says that, he might get better and, we can't just treat him like garbage. And he's kind of like twitching in the background.
Yeah, you're right. You've never been more right. Do you want to go do it? Zuth! I slap a coin into Zuth's hand. I'm like, Zuth, toss this in there. Grab one of the glowy rocks in the statue.
Why would I want to do that?
Wingus is like, look, aren't there like 12 thieves in this group?
Yeah.
Can you disarm it or something?
Question.
We already tried that.
It's
we were
to
told
Draper, right?
You
Yes.
can try and disarm it, but you get a penalty.
To risk. Old
Correct.
Lucky.
Does anyone here actually have like some divine type lore is this like a saying or a type of ritual that's actually with risk?
You would need religion, risk.
Yeah, and that guy died a long time ago.
I just checked Valencia for he doesn't have that.
So
Divine
don't-
lore can't do it.
Okay, you could do a divine lore, but it is a super hard divine lore.
Might as well give it a shot, right?
yeah, no, totally.
You don't know. Sounds like something Risk would say.
The bastard.
Risky business.
All right, let's get what's her name in there. Try to disarm it.
What's her name?
You're a thief.
Why does my thief have to do it?
So I actually don't want Ada to because one of her traits is abstinent gambling.
So?
Risk kind of is the god of gambling.
And this is a huge gamble, so get in there.
Yeah, no, that's just it. She doesn't gamble, so she will not. Valencia agrees with me. I actually think
You
that's
almost
not
called
a
him
bad idea.
Valencia, bro.
Yes. Because the two of you are so apeshit for each other's.
Alright, let's give it a shot then. Like you wanted to flip some silver onto it and then grab the box kind of thing?
I will give her the silver. Yeah.
Alright.
I think maybe.
Does it have to be equal value or just like a donation or
I think
kind
it's
of
a take a
feedback
penny,
thing?
leave a penny.
Alright.
I think each of us should do it for one thing. So if she does it first and there's nothing bad that happens, Lena will do it next, and then we can gradually get out all of the stuff that we
Okay,
quote unquote need.
I must have not really been paying attention, which is like running theme here. What exactly is on the dais other than the box?
The statue that we need,
Alright.
the box, and glowing stones, right? And that's it?
You can literally look at the dice. There is a stone box, a statue, a pile of coins, some glowing pebbles, and also a few gemstones.
Alright, so
Now, the majority of these coins are copper coins, but there are a few silver in there, too.
Yeah, I say we don't cheap out. I say we throw some
Throw
dollars.
silver?
in.
Alright, so DeBella's gonna grab the coins, the silver coins. She's gonna deposit them and grab the statue.
Alright, when you say the silver coins, what silver coins are you talking about?
The ones that Lynette gave.
How many was that?
I was only going to do one, but should we do two? We can do two. Let's do two. No reason not.
How many silver coins are actually in the pile?
I don't know, do you have coin pile numerical approximation skill?
Yes. Can she,
Doesn't everyone?
yeah, exactly. Well, it's a joke because that skill actually existed in 4th edition Hackmaster.
That's amazing.
That's hilarious.
Hell yeah. Can she do a scrutiny to count how many silver are in that pile?
Sure.
Or is it like a jelly beans in a jar situation?
I mean, yeah, but she could extrapolate. Do a scrutiny.
Oh yeah.
I still say 2 silver coins. I already took them off my character sheet.
Alright, so what's gonna happen then is the Bella's gonna take the 2 that was given to her, and she's gonna take 10 more out of her pouch, and she's gonna deposit them, and she doesn't feel too bad because Risk and her are buds. And she's then gonna grab the statue. So she's gonna deposit a total of 12 silver,
Okay.
and then grab the statue.
So, it actually goes by weight, not by value. So this is
And when I
going to
say she
trigger.
could deposit 10 silver, she's gonna ask Edic to loan her 10 silver and then do that. And I did took a look at her sheet, and she doesn't actually have 10 silver.
So well, how is she saying it?
Edic, can I please have 10 silver? 10 silver. Ha, 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 ha. Edic's like, you sound
That's
fucking
better.
funny. Here's some.
Okay. Oh shit! I lost. Okay.
She throws the 12 silver in and grabs the statue.
Okay. Make a mental saving throw.
Do I get any bonuses to this?
No.
Well, it's not fear.
I'm sorry. I don't
Yeah.
see Zuth standing 10 feet away from her.
I thought Edic was.
I don't see Edic standing 10 feet away from her.
Yeah. Oops.
Damn it.
Well, that's a pretty shit roll.
Yeah, it's like she's level 3. And she rolled a 2. Does her head explode?
A phantasmal killer goes off.
Ah, interesting.
Well, 6. That's 15 to 16 damage. So let's say 16. Well, 3d8. How much can 3d8 do? Alright, Valencio doesn't do it, but she takes 11 points of mental damage.
What does that mean?
She takes 11 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
But she got the statue.
Yeah, so, basically, she puts the coins down, she grabs the statue, and then she immediately feels like she has been assaulted by whatever her worst fear is.
Oh.
And she still has the statue, but it was horrible.
She stumbles out and says, I'm not doing that again. The voice inside her head tells her not to do that again.
She's not really sure what could have affected her like that.
I still say, Zuth, it's your turn. We need that chest. Go in there and get it.
Why do we need the chest?
It's probably got this chick's spellbook in it.
Does
She
it look-
really needs it.
Does it look big enough to hold the spellbook?
Hey, nobody
Maybe.
is asking any of these questions. Here's your
Sooth
coins.
Truster, he'll go in. He'll do it. He'll do it.
Here, 10 coins for you. Toss them down.
Edic is now within 10 feet of Zoo.
Does
10
Zuth get
coins, you cheap motherfucker. I'm throwing down 40.
Okay, what is it you're grabbing?
What am I grabbing? The chest? What else is on there?
Grab the stones. The
Pile of
magical glowing
coins,
stones.
some glowing stones, some gemstones.
Yeah, one would
Yeah.
argue if you take one hit for the whole thing, just put your arm on one side of the dais and just pull it all off.
Okay.
Just
What?
get the glowing stones in the chest. Do it.
It is 3d8 damage.
Yeah, but he's got a good mental save.
And Edic is
You
within
also have to remember
10
he's
feet.
gullible, so he's just going to trust whatever you guys suggest.
Oh, I actually feel bad now.
You're his bros.
Yeah, you've got his back.
Look, Debella's fine. She didn't take any, look, no
She's
visible,
like in the hallway hissing.
no visible harm.
So I'm going to try and take all of it. Is that the plan?
Just the glowing stones and the chest.
Well, the thing is,
So
you
I'm
can't
trying
do
to
that.
scoop them all at once.
If you keep taking things, it might be like one hit. I was talking about putting your arm on one side and just pushing everything off.
Will that just push it off into the water?
There's no water.
There's no water there.
Yeah,
I
okay.
am-
So then where the coins that we're depositing are just going in the pile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will drop 40 coins plus Celsius's 10, so 50 silver into the pile, and I will scoop the glowing stones and the box off the thing.
50 silver probably does not win nearly as much as a stone box. So.
That's our man, Zoo.
Alright, well, make a mental saving throw. Now,
Watch
are
it,
you
Copper.
immune to fear, or are you Do you get a bonus or just give a bonus to other people?
I have immunity to fear.
Okay, so it actually doesn't affect you at all.
Take everything. Literally take it all.
Yeah, grab it all. We need everything that's in there. It's for the cause.
Yeah, okay. Cash.
Yeah, take it all.
All right, I'll just start scooping it off. Where do you want me to put the coinage in?
Sit it down here.
Back.
We've got a bag that we put it all in.
Okay, I'll just take it all out and throw it in a bag then.
I have never been happier that we have Zeus.
Good going, bro. I give him
Lynn
a
is
high
gonna
five.
high five you as you walk out.
Yeah, you get like
Yeah.
a double high five.
High fives all around. I like it.
So the amount of coins in there, like, you need a significant sack for this.
Okay.
I'm just going to tell you what's in there.
Even
So
in death, Zatha has a small heart on.
There is 50 silver coins,
Okay.
plus whatever you guys threw onto it. And
Oh yeah, so I get my money back. Yes.
And 7,000 copper.
Holy shit.
7,000 copper. It's a lot of copper.
2 small pieces of amethyst. And a small alexandrite. And of course the locked stone box and the raven statuette.
Which one glows? In
Oh,
what room?
and a few glowing stones. 10. It's room 10.
Okay. How many glowing stones?
3.
Okay. And let's go do the.
Just so you know,
The
Fel,
statue
this
thing.
game works on a different. It's on a silver standard, so anything that we
Which we're
silver
not even
pieces
really
would
sure
be
what
the
that
equivalent
is.
of gold pieces in D&D.
Yeah, we've got a really good idea. Right. So the mural over here, top left one.
What room is this? 11. So the top left mural.
Yeah.
Northwest.
We need you, Valencia.
There is all that is visible is a giant bear.
Is a giant what?
A bar.
Oh, a giant bear. Okay.
Which one of these statues out here has a bear with it?
Where the hell is Valencia?
I moved him down with the elves. Yeah. So what did the bear?
The statues back in that hallway where the carrying renderer is, there was one of a man with an enormous bear, but you couldn't tell what weapon he was using.
What about the frescas or whatever they are on this side, right? Because there was more over here.
Remember, a lot of it was destroyed and chipped away and covered in graffiti and stuff.
Okay.
So the only thing you were really able to tell is that northwest door and columns, there's an engraving of a giant bear. Is all that is visible.
Okay. So let's go ahead and put the bear there. What about down bottom right? Or bottom left, I mean.
Southwest,
Yes.
there's an image of a man wielding a staff.
Okay. And no animal?
No.
What about the statue?
But in the statues, there was a statue of a man with a staff, and his animal companion had been destroyed, but all that was left was hooves.
So that's the elk, right?
They do have hooves.
Alright, so we got staff and hooves down there. Any additional information from these paintings?
No, that's what shows the man wielding a staff.
Okay. Alright, top right, northeast.
Shows a female warrior fighting alongside a wolfhound.
What kind of a weapon are we talking?
A great axe.
Alright. Then southeast.
Shows a man with a short sword fighting alongside a raven.
Okay, so we've gotten axe, sword, and staff, which means the remaining one.
It's the Morning Star.
Sword, staff. Morning Star. Morning Star with the bear.
That is correct, right?
Okay, so we go back to the
Northwest.
northeast one, and I want everyone to kind of be there in case something weird happens. And we'll,
Northwest one.
or yeah, northwest one. And we'll put the Morning Star with it.
Public service announcement: Edic is still poisoned.
Alright. Does anyone have tree poison?
Yeah, but there'd be no point using it.
Why?
All it would do is let you do another saving throw to try to succeed, and you already did succeed.
No.
Alright, what's happening?
I don't know. I don't really taste much chai in this. All right. As soon as you put the last statuette down, the pedestal like makes a grinding noise and sinks down like maybe 2 inches or so.
Do we hear that noise from like the
And
other
there's like,
rooms?
yeah, there's a clicking noise, and you guys can hear it echoing throughout the chamber.
Down here, yeah.
No, like in the other small rooms.
Oh, okay.
Shit. And then you hear another really loud, like, ka-chunk noise coming, like, from further to the east.
To the east, everyone. Over here?
Yeah, in that direction.
Wait, I lost me in the darkness. Thank you.
Yep.
They come from this way.
I suggest Eddie first.
Where did the noise actually come from?
I'm guessing over here.
In that direction, yeah, you're not sure where exactly.
Open the door, maybe?
Yeah, I ripped back the curtain.
Oh yeah, that was a curtain that was put there in a bad way. You don't see any change in this room.
Oh, down
Probably
here.
because we went to. Oh no, never mind.
Come down here.
Attic's stuck.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, what's this?
Get the dwarf in here.
This room is actually well lit.
Oh, okay.
There is a light spell active in here. I just didn't want to turn it on in case it accidentally showed it early like the other room.
Yeah. Let's detect traps.
Well, I want to know what's up with those symbols.
Yeah, I want to detect traps before we look at them too closely.
Okay, there is a detailed mosaic covering the walls and ceilings, clearly showing the history of the Frost King's Fellowship. You can see from out... It's kind of hard to see all of it. You'd probably have to go into the room.
Yeah, like, until we know the runes on the floor, I'm not 100% wanting to go in that room.
The floor is covered in an intricate dwarven design. Ancient funeral rites interweaved with dwarven runes of great power.
Did the book mention anything about this? Because it told us to take the treasure.
I know it's been a while. I can reread what it said.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last page said, the subhuman monstrosities return again. Even without the witch, their numbers are too great. Not only do they kill us, they steal us, poisoning and corrupting them, changing them into something horrible. If you are reading this and have suffered the same fate, you must hurry. You have only 12 hours before the captives are infected, and if they are lost to you for all time. Take what you can. If you can reach the crypt of the king, all that you find is yours. We ask for only one thing in return. Avenge us. Avenge our name.
Okay,
So I think we did that. The avenging part.
Right. Let's get the dwarf in here and see if he recognizes these runes.
I will point out another thing which you guys probably have forgotten because it was so long ago when we played this.
Yeah.
In the main room where the big smashed statue of the Frost King is, there was also writing in there that said, only the humble and respectful may enter the Frost King's tomb, and first honor must be given to the fellowship that's due.
To the fellowship, that's what?
Do.
That's due.
What's first honor?
The first one to enter the room.
I don't know. Do we think we should just have Eddie walk in there?
Or
I
Zeus.
still think the dwarf should take a look at things. I think that Eddie's the most respectful, but...
Yeah, I wouldn't mind the dwarf just taking a peekaboo into those runes.
Although, actually, Ada is relatively respectful. Lina can't go in there. But...
That's why I'm suggesting Zeus.
Actually, you know what? That's not a terrible idea. I would say Zuth or Medic.
More Valencio.
Or Valencia.
Well,
yeah.
no, Valencio's not very respectful. What with his sense of humor and all.
So,
Windis basically looks over at Edek and Zuth and says, in our land it is custom to, at a funeral, to kneel and to say your name.
Oh.
is there any specific spot I'm supposed to deal?
He kind of just shrugs. It's like, ugh.
I would do it before you enter the room. Maybe every 5 feet.
Yeah, alright.
I'm Medic.
So, this is like a threshold right here, right? Right there.
Can I arcane lore this?
Yeah. What were you saying about a threshold?
Like, is this like a threshold tunnel? Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's
would
like a
actually be able
5
to-
foot. Yeah, you could stand in there.
Not my best work.
You have heard rumors of dwarven power runes. They are considered a lost art these days, and you you haven't heard of any dwarves been able to use them for some time. Because of that, they are, the dwarves are very secretive. You don't know much. There is a standing theory among human mages that pixie fairy runes and glyphs are based off of them in some manner.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All right, Eddie, do your thing.
All right, let's get a shot. I'm gonna get to the threshold. I'm gonna get down on my knee, and I'm gonna say my full name.
Okay.
Zeus will do the same.
And I guess after I kneel, after I say my whole name, I stand up. I take one step forward, and I repeat the process.
All right. Once you step into the room,
Yeah.
the runes on the floor start to glow, and there's like a grinding noise.
Is anything moving?
You look around. You can see that the ceiling appears to be coming down.
Repeat the process.
Okay, when you kneel and you introduce yourself as Sir Edic Lokerson, the runes stop glowing, and the ceiling starts lifting, and there's a booming voice said something in Dwarven.
I look back at
Over our
Windus.
dwarven friend.
Zeus also speaks Dwarven, by the way.
I look at Zeus.
Oh, nice.
It says, "Rise and enter as friends."
Cool. All right, guys. When you get to the step, say your name and kneel. Kneel
Okay.
and say your name.
After Zuth goes, can Lina try?
When Zeus walks in, does the ceiling start coming down again?
Yeah, the same thing happens. Actually, what happens as soon as there's more than one of you?
That can't be a good thing.
Stone blocks come down all around. And then the same thing happens.
Rinse, repeat. Both of us get on our knees and do it.
Yeah, as soon as you both do that, the same booming voice comes, and the stones retract.
Okay, get
And
all
the
the way
runes
through
stop
the
glowing.
room, and we'll go through it one at a time.
Can I can't see the far right of this room.
All right, let's have Valencia go next.
Like right here is just black for me.
No,
Really?
don't tell Valencio not to go.
Yeah, like I can't see this whole room.
Don't tell Valencio to go, because if he goes, I am literally standing where one of those fucking pillars comes down. All right.
Can
there
you
we go.
see
Oh,
now?
okay, now I can. Do we need to check in here, or is that
Yeah.
just another way to get in here?
I think we
As
should
soon
check
as you
it
get
out.
out of the room, we'll have someone else come through. It might be Lina because she's got a light source.
That's like where the thing comes down.
Well, then take another step forward.
I did.
There are stairs leading down.
Okay, can Lina do it? She'll do the kneel and say her name thing.
Yep, I mean, basically, as soon as you guys know what to do, you are able to go through without a big problem. However, once you are in the room, you are able to see a few more things.
What do we
Okay.
see?
On the eastern wall, above the stairs, is a relief of a giant lying in repose. Otherwise, like it said, like all along the sides, there are mosaics detailing the Frost Kings fighting against Frost Giants and orcs and other things.
Lina wants to search this room.
Okay, when you go in, when you go in there, you basically can look around it. It's a completely 100% empty room.
Oh, okay. All right.
So much so that I don't even know why it's on the map.
Excellent. So can we
All right.
move through here no problem now?
Yeah, you can go down the stairs. So
Yeah,
is
get
Edic
everyone
in the
down.
lead?
Yep, Edic's in the lead. Actually, stop. The bell is going to search for traps at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, I will too. That's a good call.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah,
Are
nice rolls all around.
Did you guys see where you got moved to?
Oh, yeah, there it is. In the upper right.
Yeah. So we don't see any traps?
You did not see any traps.
Alright, let's go in.
We're short a few players.
Well,
Or NPCs.
all the PCs are here.
Yeah. Delvin's not here. The Bells can search for traps right here.
You can see this is a tight, cramped, dimly lit by spellcraft room that is primarily dominated by a huge stone sarcophagus.
That's a big ass sarcophagus.
That is a giant sarcophagus.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
Because it probably has a giant in it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There, I got Thelvin there, so you won't be scared.
And Granu?
For fuck's sake.
So, what's up here? Let's do a identified trap.
Alright, hold on, let me give you a full blown. The stone sarcophagus has a relief on the top, on the lid, basically of a stone giant clutching a sword with a carved depression in its center. In this depression is a staff.
That's interesting.
Where the fuck's the staff on my list?
I think we need that staff.
I'm not 100% sure we should pull it out.
I am 100% sure we should.
Watch, he's like a giant, like, super huge vampire, and that's...
It
staff,
said if
like,
we got
they
here, we
get
could take whatever we wanted, didn't it?
It sure as fuck did. And anything staff-like immediately interests Selena.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
It is
She's
a
been
quarter
waiting to
staff.
ride the bone coaster for a long time.
Delvin's like, I got a staff for you.
Hey, I totally got Thelvin laid when we found Annihile's friends.
I'm not 100% sure he's told that story. Are these, like, hallways?
Yes.
Can we identify traps on the staff?
Can I look down the hallway?
I don't know why I put... Oh, there should actually be doors there.
Oh, okay. We'll leave the doors alone for now. Yeah, you wanna do the old check for traps on the staff and the sarcophagus?
Yep. I already rolled.
Yeah, you do not find any.
Cool.
Do we want to check the other doors first, or do we want to yank this out now?
You're hot. You're all hot to yank that out, aren't you?
I sure as hell am.
But you know what? I'll let you do it this once. You can pull on your staff.
Okay. Lynn will give it a try. Why not? What's the worst that can happen, right?
You die.
Yep, pretty much.
So
Then
what are you doing exactly?
Well, are there any words on here?
No.
I mean, she'll see if she can just pull it out.
Yeah.
Alright.
The staff comes out. It is obviously a fighting quarterstaff. It is carved from a single-use stave. Has masterful balance. Obviously been made for combat with heavy metal rings on either end. Yet the central shaft has an extra comfortable grip. The image of an elk's head has been burned into both ends of the staff.
Well, Zuth is interested.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look at that. What room is this?
That is literally on top of the sarcophagus. Oh, room 24.
Room 24. Okay. Now let's check out the other hall.
Just to make things quicker and easier, none of these doors are trapped, so...
Excellent. North first. What about the chests?
There are chests.
Alright. I'll check out the top one.
Guess I'll take this one.
And then I'll go check the other one as well. In the southeast. Are the chests locked at all?
They're not locked. I presume that means your opening said, Oh, actually, there are ancient runes of Dwarven script on the lid of the sarcophagus.
Oh, okay. Get the dwarf in here. Ask them what they mean.
It says, "Remember me and do great deeds in my name, for all that was mine in life is now yours."
Cool.
That's pretty.
So you yank the staff?
Oh yeah, we've got the staff.
Ah, cool.
Okay, do you want to do north chest first?
Alright, let's do north chest.
Okay, I'll just give you the goods, I guess. In the north chest, there's coins. There's 300 silver coins,
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
3 gold coins,
Oh, nice.
and 70 copper coins.
Alright.
There's a small violet garnet.
Okay.
There is a small pearl.
Okay.
There is what appears to be a glass bottle with a potion of some kind. It is sky blue and warm to the touch. And 26 arrows.
Cool. And which room is this? Is it room 10 as well?
That's, yeah, north. No, not room 10. This is room 24.
Man, the numbering scheme on these rooms.
10 was the Draper room.
Oh, yes, room 24. Yep,
So this
yep,
is
yep.
24 north.
Yep. Okay. Do we want to do northeast?
Northeast chest contains 100 silver coins,
Okay.
150 copper coins,
Okay.
a small garnet,
Okay.
a iron throwing axe,
That's interesting.
13 arrows, and another potion which is also sky blue, but it has chunks of ice floating in it.
That's totally water breathing. Does it smell like strawberries?
It does.
Excellent. This is room 24 northeast.
Yep. And then southeast, the chest contains 300 silver coins,
We actually made quite a bit of cash this time.
Seriously.
230 copper coins.
Okay.
There is a silver horn, as in a musical horn. A star rose quartz. a smoky quartz, and finally a small blue spinel, or spinel.
And that's southeast. Alright, cool. And is there anything else?
That's
Some
it.
secret stuff.
Windus is basically like I'm just not bothering to physically move them all in here, but everyone comes in. Windus like kneels down and he is like, Olden Frith would be so jealous.
Yeah, he's actually going to have a lot to tell his friends when he goes back to the keep. Or the tower.
Mikrael's like, okay, can we go now?
Yeah, I think that's it, right?
I think
So
so.
to
We never found that chick's spellbook, but that's okay.
No.
It was lost.
Was
Like
it
it-
actually lost?
It went in the river.
Oh, alright. Back to the tower.
So what was the deal on that staff?
You can have Edic look at it.
Yeah, we're also going to have Lina look at it. Lina wants to look over literally everything with sense of mystical auras. Before anyone really does too much poking and prodding.
That's on staff. No, you're right. It's probably way more magical than like just a kick-ass weapon. It probably has powers or something.
That is my assumption, but we will see.
As far as Edic can tell, it is a finely made staff of the +2 variety.
Yeah. How about
Sweet.
that? How about that hand axe?
Do another one. That one is just a normal throwing axe, but it is cold iron.
Oh. I mentioned that. Maybe that's good against the Fey folk.
Like elves.
Like elves.
I will fuck you up.
So am I still poisoned?
Yeah, man.
That's amazing.
You know, I don't want to be a total tomb robber here, but if you thought of maybe if we could open the sarcophagus, he might have more shit on the inside.
Yeah, I thought about that too. Can you move it?
Or is it like the giant sarcophagus? It ain't budging. Unless we have a crane.
Well,
Is
where
that
there's
disrespectful?
yeah, where there's a will, there's a way, but that might be going a bit over the line.
I also have another question.
I think Zuth and Valencia would probably be against it.
Yeah.
I have another big question.
Uh huh.
How the fuck did they build this in here?
They carved the sarcophagus out in the room.
Yep.
How did they get the giant's body in here?
That's the one question I've been wondering since I looked at this adventure.
I'm sorry, I don't see how you can get a giant cart.
My theory is he was cremated.
Dismembered.
It bends. He's got hips.
You could turn him on his side, yeah, that's true.
They cast shrink on him.
Oh yeah, you can augment that to be pretty significant. Like 30% of your original size, something like that. It's not that expensive.
Alright, well, my vote is we get the hell out of this hellhole.
So when we get back to the tower, I genuinely do want to look over everything for magic.
No, of course, I
Alright.
would already
Do you want-
do so.
So you guys are leaving for sure.
Yeah,
I
like,
think so, yeah.
do we have anywhere else we need to look?
There was that one trapped chest that we didn't open, I don't think.
Yeah, the magic trapped one.
I mean, you guys still haven't opened the stone chest you got off the dice.
Oh.
That's
yeah,
true.
let's open that too.
That is locked, though.
Well, Ada'll give it a try. Oh, Ada.
Nice.
Alright, yeah, she just picks that. Bam! Inside that, there are 2 potions and a brooch.
Alright.
One of them is obviously a healing salve. You just know what those look like. The other one is a slightly glowing copper color.
Okay, and a brooch.
Huh.
Alright, so I don't the place that I'm thinking of is on the first floor of this thing. But I think we may have actually opened that chest. I think that chest might have had the journal in it that we've been talking about.
Oh, that. Yes, it did.
Okay, alright. Then I'm fine with us leaving.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out. We'll escort the party back to the tower.
This brooch is also obviously of elven origin.
Ooh, nice.
It is silver in the shape of a swirling night sky, dotted with small white citrines and a white opal in the shape of a gibbous moon.
Sounds pretty.
Okay, I did not have that. Okay, describe it again. Swirling silver
God damn it.
in the shape of the night sky.
Of a swirling night sky dotted with small white citrines and a white opal in the shape of a gibbous moon. So did you guys get any kind of like feel of what the map for this level looked like?
Kind of, eventually, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of, but not really.
Did it remind you of anything at all?
Like a giant cross.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna do the traditional show you the map before we leave.
The Celtic cross thing.
Close.
Oh, a sword.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big sword.
Mm. A lot of fucking little tunnels coming off.
Yeah. That was a bitch to make, let me tell you.
No fatalities.
Yay.
So you guys head back out. It's nighttime when you come out of the caves finally. And basically you all look around. It's like, I mean, it's not as bad as the iron shit, now I've forgotten what they're called. the orc caves. You know, you weren't down there quite that long, but still feels like another world when you come back out and you see all the green and everything.
Yeah.
And you basically start making your way back to the tower.
We left our horse. We brought our horses, right?
Yeah, we did.
All right. They're still there, right?
Yeah, I don't believe you brought the wagon. But
No,
you have
we did not bring
horses.
the wagon. We brought the horses only.
We have a bunch of extra people now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we
you,
can
you
try that.
begin the long trudge back to the bleak tower. Though, Zuth is always good for keeping morale up.
It's true.
You're getting close. You're getting close to the tower. You're in that sort of lightly wooded area, and you can smell smoke.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! Why can't it be easy?
Like, just normal smoke or like super smoke?
Yeah, like you don't really see much, but it smells like campfire smoke.
Well, can we do a observation check to see if we can see a campfire burning in the night?
Yep.
No, that one didn't go very well. Well, that one wasn't great either.
Well, you all kind of bone your observation checks, so... Well, hold on, let me check for this.
Oh, Devella!
And
Someone!
there's all these other assholes. Well, yeah, Debella can see it just fine. She has perfect night vision.
Is she just gonna hold on to those CE and the dark stones?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now,
I kind of assumed she would.
Debella sees something, but she wants to get a closer look, and she thinks the rest of the party is just going to hold her back.
Well, she gonna sneak on then.
Can
Yeah.
Ada go
Is she
with
still
her?
charmed, by the way? Did we ever
She-
figure that out?
She was almost certainly never charmed, but Lena failed her observation check so much, I think, that she imagined something.
She
Gotcha.
crosses her arms and fades into the darkness. Well, sort of fades into it.
They were also hot.
Ada's totally following her.
Make a observation to see if you can follow her.
Okay. I will have my lantern out and stuff, so I should be able to see pretty well.
She loses you. But you do come across what she was heading towards.
Okay.
Both Debella and Ada creep up from different vantage points. What looks to be some kind of goblin camp.
How many goblins?
Maybe like 20? And they're like, looking at them, you can see that they like have, like whipped backs, and like they're wearing like manacles and things, and they're obviously like setting up a camp and preparing meals. Looking around, you can see that there are some tents that they're in the process of setting up, and there's a banner. Actually, there's two banners. One is that new Northern Orc League symbol that you guys witnessed before, and another looks like a snake's head.
I say we just go to the tower and then tonight we have people ride out and run these people down.
Exactly.
They are in the forest.
Yeah, still. Like, we don't have that that much ammunition in the quiver. Like, if I had any spell points left, I would say we just blow them apart.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, sure, they're just whipped goblins, but we are all pretty depleted.
Yeah. So I say we just swing around wide and then have the forces come and deal with this. Like, this is perfect for training some of the fresher or greener soldiers.
Alright, so
Yeah,
you guys want to just bypass this and head to the tower.
Yes.
Okay, so Ada and Debella both come in out of the darkness, and basically say what they saw. and you guys decide to, take a little bit of a roundabout route to avoid it and get back to the Bleak Tower.
I tell Thelvin to mark it on the map with his cartography.
Yeah, the map.
We have a map there. It's beautiful.
He's
There's
been working
contour
on it.
lines and everything.
You eventually reach the clearing, and you can tell that there must have been some kind of battle going on there, but whatever was going on is over.
Well, Eddic immediately rides to find the man, his subordinate.
Gulisar, the ex-steward, or no, the ex-warden.
Yep.
All right, so you come in and you can see that around basically the inn was under attack again, and there looks to have been there's a bunch of arrows in the main gate, but it doesn't really seem like anything really happened, and all the dwarves are just sort of laughing and piling orc bodies up.
Nice.
Ah, fair enough.
And yeah, they see you riding in, and they start cheering at you. And Odin Frith comes out of the inn. He's like, "Oh, Sir Eric, how did your quarry fare?"
Good. We slaughtered the enemy and we rescued this fine group of adventurers.
Ah, more, huh?
Yep.
Good
And
to
we
hear.
And we uncovered the giant's tomb,
The
Really?
Frost Lords.
the Frost Lord's tomb.
Do you speak truly?
Well, I do.
Ask
I
your
never
mate.
lied to you. Ask your friend.
Yeah,
He saw
Windus
it.
is still in the back.
Yeah, I looked back as he's trudging along. Ask Windus, he was there.
Oh, that's a glorious sight. That's what I seek to look upon the Frost King's tomb before I head back home.
Well, I'll show you where it is. But I have more
But-
pressing matters.
Oh, indeed you do. There's been some developments while you were gone.
Yes, we also found a whole goblin camp setting up.
Oh, well, yes, more than that. Come, follow me, I'll show you.
Show me.
And he takes you around to the other side of the tower, and you can see that there's a campsite. And basically sitting there, probably 15, 16 feet tall, is a stone giant. He's got furs on, but otherwise, he's basically got a big furry coat on, but is otherwise bare chested, and he's just got kind of a loincloth. But he's got thick stone skin. He almost looks like a sculpture sitting there, and he
Nice.
just basically looks up at you, as you come across. He says, and his speech rumbles. Is this the one you spoke of, Odin Frith? And Odin Frith's like, aye. And he just looks down at Eddic and says, I heard your call. And that's where we'll end it, except for one thing. This is another little, not flashback, but a separate scene that you guys technically don't know about.
Okay.
Somewhat to the north of where the Frost King's tomb is, a pair of stone dwarves are trudging sullenly away from after they just decided to book it after all the Morlocks got killed.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those guys.
They have their crossbows and they're discussing what to do, if they should head back to the Netherdeep, or see if they can basically fall in with the orcs or what. When suddenly a shadowy figure approaches them from behind a tree, just grabs one of them and crushes him up against the side of the tree and holds him down and just starts drinking his blood out of his neck while the other one is freaking out and trying to aiming his crossbow at it.
Nice.
And once the vampire has drained the stone dwarf, he turns to the other one and just stares into his eyes and says, "Serve me." And the dwarf's like, "Aye, master." And that's where we end.
Is it okay to level my characters now?
Yeah, I think everybody is going to level up.
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
if I could have kept getting experience, I would have leveled more than twice, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Two
I
and a half.
overcapped as well.
Yeah. All my NPCs leveled up. Eddic, unfortunately, is not close.
But don't worry, I went from level 4 to level 5.
Yeah, all my
But
NPC
yeah,
stuff.
Zuth has to go train unless he can do that here.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out, like, there might be a Kobar nearby.
Yeah, Thelvin's in the same blanket. He has to actually go to a Kobar now.
I'll do some checks to see if there's Kobars around, and then we can take care of this during the week.
All right.
That sounds good.
Eddic hasn't leveled up, though, right?
Not unless you give me a fuck ton of experience.
Alright, so you don't have to go all the way down to Korak.
I hope not.
Okay, cool.
Can we figure out the items and stuff on the forums or something?
Yeah, you can do that.
Or on these forums, actually.
Yeah, must use the Roll20 forums. Like,
Yeah.
with the VG Discord, the old VG forums are essentially dead.
Yeah.
Zula, are we gonna get one? Are the PCs gonna get 1,014 experience points this match?
No, I think you got the big experience points last time.
All right.
Like, you saw that, right?
Yeah, I did.
That already included most of the story experience, because like there's a huge chunk of story experience from made it safe, like cleared out the Morlocks.
Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah.
You're still going to get a bunch more experience, but I don't think it'll be as big as that.
All right.
What you mainly got this session was filthy lucre.
I will work on consolidating the list of items and shit too.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Alright, sounds good, guys. See you
Good games.
next week. I think I'm still good for next week, because the my meeting that I was supposed to have got moved to Tuesday, so as far as I know, I'm still good.
All right.
I
Sounds good.
don't know if I am or not. I think I am next week, but
Alright, well, once you know, let us know.
yep, we'll do.
Alright, cool.
Well.
Nighty-night.
Take it easy.
Catch y'all later.